This is the Palais des Beaux-Arts, and then this is the Centre-Ville, and then we have the Mairie of Lille city.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to our channel Le Rythme Français. So till now what you have seen was my one-day trip at Lille where I went on a solo trip and I loved it. So you can go on the same trip like me. But let's look at the eligibility criteria. So that is why I'm making a video today to tell you the eligibility criteria for the foreign language assistance in France. But before that, let's just discuss what we have done in the last session of our video, which was about that video where I told you about the language assistant and little about the eligibility criteria. So today I'm making this video to tell you about the detailed eligibility criteria so that you can know when you can apply or if you are eligible or can be eligible to apply for this program. So let's have a look on it. In the last video, we learned that this program, it contributes to the student mobility at European and international level. So it's not for the only for the Europe people, but also on the international level, the global level. And it offers them a training opportunity and an introduction to the professional life, thus providing unquestionable added value to their university studies. Your CV, in your CV, when you will write that you are a foreign language assistant, it's going to help you a lot, trust me. And just after if you apply just after your university level, it is going to be absolutely fine. So let's quickly look at the eligibility criteria of this program. How does it work? First, very important thing, you should know French, of course. Then the minimum level that is required, as I have already told you, is DELF B1. So DELF B1, your score, it doesn't matter if you score 60s, if you score 70, if you score 80. But if you have the certificate for DELF B1, then you should apply. Next eligibility criteria should be IELTS academic score 7.5. So IELTS academic should be 7.5. Honestly, guys, I know I know one or two people who scored 7 and they still got selected. So that is just luck. But there are many people who got rejected at 7. So I would say if you are trying for IELTS exam and you scored by chance, you didn't score 7.5 and you score 7. And you meet all the other eligibility criteria, so I think, guys, you should apply. Don't miss the opportunity. That's what I mean. So you should at least try. Even if you score 7, you should apply. Okay. And IELTS actual eligibility criteria which is officially written, it should be 7.5. So DELF P1, then IELTS academic. Guys, academic, there are two types of IELTS exam, academic and general. But what you need to give and you need to score in is the academic, okay, academic paper. Then the next thing which is required is your graduation. Your graduation should be completed, or you should be in the last year of graduation at the time of application, guys. So last year of graduation at the time of application, when you are submitting your form, you can be in the last year of graduation. But on the arrival of your France, your graduation should be at least completed. So that is one criteria that you need to match. You can absolutely just go and just give your exam, final year exam, and leave for France. But before coming to France, your graduation should be done. For example, due to COVID, I didn't give my exam in June and July because it didn't happen for the graduation third year. So I gave the exams in September, which happened, and then I came to France in October. So the main purpose is to complete your final year examinations, and then you can come for the assistant program. Next important issue that you need to take care of is the age. The age is between 20 and 30 years For certain countries, they do accept 35, but 20 and 30 years is official. So just take care of that. Then the next thing is you should come from one of the partner countries. So one of the partner countries is very important. Partner countries in the sense it should be your country should be in the bilateral agreements, or there should be no international obligations for your countries. So you need to check that on the site of embassy. I'll still add a link in the description below for your help. So, guys, this is the eligibility criteria for the assistant language program. If you can give the forms are still open. So, if you can still give the exam, your IELTS exam and your TELF exam, if anyhow it's possible, do try it. Give it a try. Don't miss this opportunity. It is a 7 months long period that you will be staying in France, and you will be getting paid for teaching just 12 hours a week. You only have to give 12 hours a week and you will be paid, and the rest of the time you can actually roam around. So, guys, trust me, it's really nice, and you should all apply for this. If you have any doubts, then ask us on lerythmefrancais@gmail.com, or you can simply write in the comment section below. If you want to know anything about France or anything more about the assistant language program, then let us know in the comment section below. I will make a video for you. I will be making next how to fill a form, or when are the dates, the deadlines of the form, and what are the requirements to fill a form. So, guys, if you have any doubts, just ask. Don't miss this opportunity. Have a good day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye. Stay home, stay safe.
Let's just go and see. After a long search, I finally found Indian restaurant in Lille. Finally,